I mentioned earlier, we had an issue with our new puppy, Franklin, yesterday. He's 5 months old, and now he's a wonderful dog. He still has puppy behavior. He tries to chew things he shouldn't, but he's pretty much fully house trained now and does a nice job with that. He's a little rambunctious. He'll jump up on a counter. He'll try to counter cruise, Do
you still feed him sparingly, like from your belt?
No. Now
does he get food in a bowl?
No. He has to work for every morsel of food he gets.
God, it's your dream. If you could only have raised your children like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. The last time when I brought that up last, Biggie said we should save that for the elderly. Because what we do is put it in a food puzzle. And you have to solve the puzzle to get every single morsel of food. And I love it.
Yeah.
It's great practice. You don't just get a bowl of food. You have to
solve a puzzle.
Solve a puzzle to get just a morsel of food.
Put the square peg in the square hole.
Yeah. I haven't eaten in 3 days. Well, I guess we'll work a little harder today, won't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a little
Maybe
something.
they should have given me food in a puzzle.
That's what I didn't want to say such.
Yeah, I mean, they could have. Well, I'm quick to give up things. So.
That's right. You would have given up.
You know what? I'm just not going to eat today. It's my brain hurts.
How bad do you want these mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
Not bad enough.
And then solve this jumble.
So we feed him with a food puzzle, and he has really done pretty well, I would say. But one thing he does, if you drop a sock or a washcloth, he is on it. I mean, he tries to eat those. I don't know
what the animal thinks it is.
He's drawn to them. I don't know why. I mean, and then it's a game of, all right, especially if only one person's home, he gets around the coffee table and you can't catch him. He's too fast, too. And boy, I scream, like, you mother, get over here. You little, I am just.
You're shouting to your horse?
Yes. Desperate to get the dog because
all the swear words in your vocab.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden he's under under a kitchen table and you've got to move chairs.
Oh, yeah.
It's just unbelievable the way they can drive you mad. Unless you have help, and then you can get them triangulated. You can put them between you, and if he runs one way, one person can.
Does the animal think it's play?
Yes, I think that's it.
That's absolutely.
The animal, that's all my puppy training books have said they think it's play. If they jump up on the counter, put their front paws on the counter and you knock them down, that's just a game to them. So I have to be real strict, like, and knock them down. Now, that has not taken yet. He will still do that. Interestingly, if I'm eating like human food, if I'm eating something on the counter, he doesn't really bother me. But if I drop a sock while doing the laundry, I mean, we are hyper vigilant about that. Because about a month ago, maybe a little more, he ate a sock. My daughter said he just ate my sock. We didn't believe her. And said, come on now, sweetheart.
Sweetheart, you're slop. You're sloppy. We know you dropped it. It's under your bed.
Yep.
It's behind the dryer.
She goes, no, I think he ate it. I said, no.
Sure, Jan.
Right. For 2 weeks, we watched as he vomited, as he had trouble going to the bathroom, and said, is it possible he ate that sock? Finally, one morning, just before my wife went to work, while she was there by herself, he upchucked the entire sock, and she had to wrestle it away from him because as soon as he threw it up, he grabbed it, and they played tug of war with it.
Awesome, I can eat this again.
A squishy, vomit-laden sock that had been in his gut for 10 days, and she fought with him for it. I wasn't home for that. I think she holds that against me because I wasn't there.
Well, what you don't know is she, a few minutes ago, just sent me a photo of you with the dog and said, a glimpse into my new life.
Do we know when this photo was taken, Biggie?
I don't know, but it's the dog laying with you on the couch, which he's not supposed to be on, laying upside down on you.
Yeah.
And you're petting him. And she said, notice the yogurt cups and Diet Coke cans in the background.
That's private.
Yeah,
That's private now, okay.
Here, I'll send it to you. She said, this is just this glimpse into my new life.
That was, I believe that photograph was taken yesterday before the incident that occurred.
Okay, shortly before.
Before the incident.
Well, what was the swallow this time?
Okay. I had gone back to, I was using the bathroom. So I was not in the room. And when I came walking out, my wife was making herself a little snack on the counter. And there were 2 bowls, and both were covered in saran wrap. And she took the saran wrap off the bowls and sat them on the counter. And when I walked out, she goes, he just ate 2 pieces of saran wrap.
Oh.
And I was like, are you absolutely sure? And she, yes, I'm absolutely sure. He ate them. He swallowed them within 1 second. He ate the saran wrap. And I thought, what? are we to do? She goes, should we make him vomit? I said, let's watch him closely and just make, let's don't make him vomit. I didn't want to go
Maybe his
through.
poop will come out already pre-wrapped.
One time you don't have to bag it.
Yeah.
Wow, now there's an industry. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
If you could just make them swallow
Self-deploying bags.
Yeah. You know what? Just he'll bag it up himself.
Yeah. So we debated it. And she goes,
Now, what's the debate? Do you have the means to make the animal vomit?
yes, the first time when he swallowed the sock, afterwards, I got a lot of correspondence saying hydrogen peroxide is the way to go. And
Does that work like syrup of Ipecac for animals?
Well, so I was told. That's. And now a couple of people told me my dog eats socks, and the first few times he did it, we took him to the vet, and it cost us $500, and they made him throw up. So then we got smart about it, looked it up online. So if you Google it, and I did, I was like, all right, let me take a look. I Googled, and it said you give 1 teaspoon of hydrogen peroxide straight for every 5 pounds the dog weighs, and that's the max. So my dog weighs 25 pounds. I could give at most 5 teaspoons. And then, oddly,
would the animal take it willingly?
Well, what you have to do. And then they said give it at most, 1 teaspoon per 5 pounds of dog. And they said, but don't exceed 3 tablespoons. So I'm like, so I've got to do
Hey, you're doing math.
Yeah, I've got to do the calculation between teaspoon and tablespoon. I know.
Can I make him puke or not?
And my wife's like, we only have 5 more minutes, or it's going to be in his system, and we won't be able to, because you only have 15 minutes, according to what I read. It's like you've got
The clock's
15.
ticking. It's like a Mission Impossible James Bond clock.
Yes. And I said, let's just watch him closely and hope.
Hope that he upchucks on his own?
Yes. No, that he would pass it. You have to look at his stool. I said, let's wait 3 or 4 days.
Oh.
And she said, no, but if it gets into his intestines, it can block things up.
Yeah, plastic seems way more dangerous to me than a sock. I don't know why, but it does.
Well, now I wasn't sure. It's less thick, because that's, by the way, the sock that he ate was not like a little tiny, like a baby sock. It looked like one of my socks. I mean,
well over the ankle, up the calf.
yeah, it was my daughter's, and it was like a wool sock that would go up to, and it was a big sock. So finally, we decided, all right, we're going to make him throw up. And she goes, okay, you better take him into the yard. And I said, me? Well, you're the one. You're on saran wrap. And that boy. Ooh. And she said, I had to get that sock when he threw it up. You weren't here. But I was thinking, you left the saran wrap out. I was in the bathroom.
I got Field of Dreams going up there.
This is the classic blame game.
And she's like, you've got 3 minutes to get that dog to throw up. So,
tick, 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 tick.
Right. So it was like, how do we do it?
Where's the hydrogen peroxide?
Okay. She knew where that was. She got the hydrogen.
Where are the teaspoons?
I said, I don't know how to do this. I said, she goes,
That's a tablespoon. I need a teaspoon.
You know what you do? You have to come up with a syringe.
Oh,
and she goes,
shoot it in.
Get the turkey baster. So we got the turkey baster, and I had to measure it out. And so first I got 1 teaspoon. I said, I'm going to do 1. He's going to do 1. And then explained, you take his jaws.
Shoot it in the side?
Yep, shoot it in the side. Mm-hmm. So I played little.
So they can't fight it.
Shot it in the side, held his mouth closed for just a few seconds. We're in the driveway, and then I'm watching him. Okay. And he goes, but nothing. Then he started licking my ear, and I was like, please don't throw up on my ear. That's the last thing. So I said, it didn't work. And she goes, give him another.
Hit him again.
Yeah.
All right.
So I play makeshift vet again, draw it out, get the turkey baster. Then he won't come to me.
Yeah, because he knows.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not doing that, So I had to chase him around the driveway. Okay. Then I said, you get on one side. I'm chasing him toward me. I get it. Finally, I got him right under the basketball goal. And I'm down on my butt, and I've got him, and I squirted. Now, this time, only about 3/4 goes in because he's fighting in the.
Yeah.
Goes up, but I hold it closed. I wait a couple of seconds, and he goes. And my wife says, I'm going inside. I can't watch this.
But I need you.
I said, and then it comes out.
So 2 shots.
2 shots.
2 shots of hydrogen peroxide.
I would say a teaspoon and 3/4 is what it took. And there they were, both saran wraps balled up, laying right under the basketball goal.
You should put that back on the macaroni salad.
I don't like to waste, so I was like, all right, get the bowls and put it back. So I pick it up and throw it away. Well, Here it goes again. And now he threw up probably 10 times. I mean, we were in the yard.
Whatever's in the gut.
Exactly.
Comes up.
We were in the yard, and by the end, it was just like, dry heaves. He
Oh,
had nothing left. I felt bad for him. And then when he was done, it was like he knew he was done. He came over to me. He was like, all right, all good.
Yeah.
And we went back inside.
I'm empty again, bitch.
But it really worked. I mean, it worked for sure. We have our good friend John Dell, who writes for the Winston-Salem Journal, knows something about this. Usually he calls us about sporting events. John, you know something about dogs eating socks and so forth?
Well, back in the early times of the 80s when me and my brothers had a dog, he was struggling. And so they brought it to the vet, ended up having surgery, and there was a full sock in his stomach.
Exactly.
Full sock.
Yes.
And it was just like they didn't do any of this peroxide. It was just like, let's operate.
Mm-hmm.
Let's spend $3,000, and there's the sock that we're missing.
Exactly.
It was like the scene. It's like the scene from Jaws.
Yeah.
I mean, it was unbelievable.
Yeah, I know the scene.
When they cut open the animal.
There's a license plate. The
boot.
The boot.
Car bumper.
Thank you, John. Yes. Well, I was warned also that it gets to a point where they can't make it throw up, and if it gets blocked, it's a $3,000 surgery, or the dog can die. I mean, it's a bad thing. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Well, now that I've done it, if he swallows something else, I'll go right to it. But he'll run from me, I know.
Do you need to buy a little syringe?
Yes.
Yeah, you need to get one of those
smaller
little
syringe. Yeah, we do. Lauren, you have a
Right now, the turkey's and it tastes funny.
Yes.
It has a weird flavor this year.
Why is Uncle Tommy vomiting? Everybody at the table. Lauren, you know something about hydrogen peroxide in dogs, too. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
I had looked up the same thing you did. We had a dog who got into some rat poison, and so we were like, oh, gosh, we have to get this out. My sister's dog had done this, and she was crying, and so we looked up the hydrogen peroxide, and we measured it out, and this was a big old basset hound, and she just would not throw it up. And so her fiance and I were holding this big old dog up, shoving hydrogen peroxide down its mouth with some water bottles. We could not get this dog to throw up anything.
Oh.
Luckily nothing happened, and she ended up being just fine and a little tortured from our administration of the hydrogen peroxide, but
Man.
it ended up not working for us. But maybe we should have used more. This is a really big dog.
Maybe. But you can't go over a certain amount or it's bad for him. Probably poisons. Man, so this poor dog had rat poison and hydrogen peroxide in his gut. Boy, he must have an iron stomach.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lauren. Appreciate it. Well, it's probably best then that it didn't work because he turned out to be, or she turned out to be okay. We don't know what would have happened with my dog. But boy, when those things came out, by the way, they were tightly packed. It was like 2 little balls of saran wrap. And, and so I guess it balls up in the stomach quickly because I had it out of him within 15 or 20 minutes. Brian, you're talking about dogs eating things they shouldn't. Go ahead.
That's right, sir. P1 from Ashboro here calling in. I have a 4-year-old male Bernedoodle, 40 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
Since I had him, he will eat hair ties, socks, children's underwear, Kleenex, paper towels, all of it. I just think you might be in for a lifetime of this is just going to be something you're going to have to live with.
I think you're right. I think you're exactly right.
Do they think it's food? Are you just not?
I don't know if it's a texture thing or what it is, but he will grab a hair tie that my daughter will drop on the ground, run upstairs, get under the bed, and eat it immediately.
Unbelievable.
And he's up to something if he disappears and runs upstairs. He's always got something.
Huh.
He has managed, luckily, to always pass it. When I go out in the fenced-in yard to clean up the duty, it's a graveyard of hair ties.
Hair ties. I know exactly.
Your daughter probably has 1,000 hair ties.
Oh yeah, I've had a talk with the whole. Thank you, Brian.
Good
I
luck.
appreciate that, and good luck with your dog. But I think they're so sweet, and I mean they really got great temperament. But that is a thing that I have because I've never had a dog that eats like this.
Yeah.
If it was chewing on it, that's one thing.
Yes, he eats.
But it's not a chew toy.
No, he
just swallows.
and eats them. Now with the sock, apparently, clunk, it just boom, ate it. So I don't know why they do it, but I was wondering, would he grow out of it? Apparently not. So listen, I've had the what do they call it? Had the come to Jesus meeting with my daughter and my wife and said, don't leave anything out that he can eat. Hair ties, all the stuff, socks, washcloths, whatever it is, underwear.
Who thinks saran wrap on a kitchen counter?
I know. So, I mean, for a second, she said it was down, and he just up and was able to grasp it. And he's only going to get bigger, so his snout will go further over. I've got to get him where he doesn't jump up on the counter. It's brutal. I mean, I have never had something like that happen. Pendyke, how are you, sir? A long time no talk to.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Going really well. Haven't heard from you in a while.
You have turned out beyond my wildest dreams.
Thank you.
Because I remember when you hated everything.
Yeah.
Children, women, you had to send out bids to get a date.
He's a long time P1. He knows.
Yeah, he's seen you evolve.
Long time P1. That's right.
Anyway, on that, my daughter's Labradoodle ate my false teeth.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Did you have to?
Where were they?
Yeah.
Well, I had laid them on the table, and they had a little bitty residue of a cookie I had eaten. And when I turned my back, they were gone.
Good
and I
Lord.
thought he swallowed them whole.
Man.
But he actually bit the front two off the plate.
Man. And did you have to take him to the vet to get it back?
No, he passed those, the two little teeth.
Man.
But I'm still I've got my spare set of, and it's missing too.
Pendyke.
I think it's best you don't. They're missing. Man, it's good to hear from you, Pendyke. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. I'll be calling. I'm back in service.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. There goes Pendyke. We used to hear from Pendyke all the time.
Ages ago.
Years ago. And he's a great guy. We met him once. Very nice guy. Brandon, you're talking about dogs eating stuff. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning, P1.
Thank you.
First time caller, long time listener.
Well, thank you, Brandon.
Hey, no, so almost a PSA. So I had a lab. She's no longer with us, but anybody that's a lab owner, they'd eat anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she was a puppy, and I had some sugar-free gum in my car. I believe it was like the Icebreakers brand.
Mm-hmm.
And she ate the entire 25 pieces. Come to find out that I think it's called xylitol, is the fake sugar in gum.
Yep.
That the dogs cannot break it down, and it's the vet told me it's somewhat similar to like a diabetic going in a sugar coma for a dog. Wow. And almost $1,500 later for a 6-month-old puppy, she came out of it, but it could have been fatal for a smaller dog or the amount that she ate. So it's a PSA.
Thank you.
Just leaving a pack of gum out.
Thank you. Yeah.
Who thinks about that?
I know. Gum, of course, chocolate, raisins. They can't have raisins. I've learned that the hard way.
I almost killed a family dog. Another family member's dog.
Our in-laws' dog ate raisins that I left out. Keith, you're talking about, again, dogs eating stuff they shouldn't. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a dog, a lab, who my cat's been trying to kill a couple of times by dropping stuff off to the floor for him.
Yep.
He dropped the big thing of, once again, the sugarless gum, an entire case. Oof. And the dog ate it, and then it's been in like 4 days in ICU, costing around $3,000.
What we do for our dogs, sugarless gum. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate it. Sugarless gum is like the culprit.
In a million years, I would have never thought
I know.
that.
Who think? If you look up what dogs really can't have, it's a lot of stuff like that. All right, Paula, one more quick call on it. You're talking about dogs eating stuff they shouldn't. Go ahead.
Hey, so my daughter has a blue heeler who ate razor blades.
Razor blades. Oh, my gosh.
Yes. She has separation anxiety, and she went into the shower and grabbed a disposable razor.
Oh, man.
That my daughter used, and she ate it.
Did you have to go to the vet to have a surgery?
My daughter took her to the emergency vet, and they told her that she would pass them, and she did. I think there were 3 blades in total, and
boy,
my daughter had to make sure that each blade was accounted for, and it was.
Oh, my gosh.
It's almost a miracle.
That really is. A razor blade like that. Thank you,
Terrifying.
Paula. I'm glad everything came out all right. But you've got to, of course, for our dogs, we spend all that money. We go through its stool. We make them throw up. Who's leading who here? Unbelievable.